Hey, Seth Miranda here for Adorama TV with the new Canon EOS 90D and the M6 Mark II. Both APS-C cameras in their lineup, but the 90D is an optical viewfinder DSLR and the M6 Mark II an APS-C mirrorless camera with a detachable EVF. Let's take a look at the 90D first. Okay, so we came into the space and the daylight was beautiful, but then it got all rainy and I lost all my light. So I just have a really quick setup, not a lot of thought to it, just bouncing light into these tall ceilings to make a really flat light on an already busy backdrop. I have Emily with me today, so come on over here. What's going on, Emily? Hey. Let's shoot you against the backdrop, and let's just, because this setup is so open, you can move as much as you want, I can move as much as I want, and we're not tied down. So let's see what these images really look like out of this. Cool. So this is a 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor, and even with all that resolution, we're getting a lot of performance out of this. It can shoot up to 10 frames per second thanks to the Digigate processor, which is the most up-to-date processor in Canon's cameras today. It also has optical viewfinder face detection, which means that I can shoot a 3/4 length of Emily like I did today and not to focus and recompose. It's just grabbing her face and I can just not worry about it and shoot. So let's check out the ISO performance next to the window over here. So we actually kind of lucked out with this gloomy day. I got to try out the EOS 90D's high ISO performance. I got Emily against the window, and I'm getting about 1,000 ISO, and you can see that even at 32.5 megapixels, the noise is pretty low. And just to really test it out, I put her against the window to be backlit as a silhouette, bounced some light in, and got about 6,400 ISO as my reading, and you can see the images right here. While I'm against the window, I said, hey, let's try out the video capability of this thing. And at 4K 30 frames per second, you can see that the eye autofocus is working. And also it's 4K on a non-cropped APS-C sensor. So we also have the Canon M6 Mark II here, so let's give that a shot. So we just tried out the Canon M6 Mark II, which is the same 32.5 megapixel sensor that was in the EOS 90D that we just tried, but it's in a mirrorless body with an M mount. So we have a compact, small size camera that's great for traveling, but it also has interchangeable lenses and an EF lens mount adapter, so you can go into all the Canon lenses that they're known for, right? So it's a system you can grow with. Also, it comes with a detachable EVF. You're not just married to this LCD screen, you can slide this on, have an EVF, which is great for bright situations, or just having real-time tracking of IAF and things like that. Not to mention the Digigate processor that's in the EOS 90D is also in this, which allows you to get 14 frames per second, making great use of a 32.5 megapixel sensor at optimal performance. So as far as video goes, with the M6 Mark II, you have the full APS-C sensor for 4K. There's no uncropped 4K, which is a big deal. And to top everything off, you also get it available in silver for that nice little retro look. I want to thank Canon for letting me try out their new APS-C lineup, the EOS 90D, the M6 Mark II. If you have any questions for me about my experience with it, just write me down a comment below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this, hit the bell so you don't miss it, and I'll see you next time. Okay.
Doing water?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.